Okay, welcome to Basic Challenges, challenge number 1. Now this challenge is to create a quest where you have to go out and get a certain amount of an item, a monster drop or a harvested item. You can also do this where you have to go out and eliminate a certain amount of monsters. So, I've done this in a common event, but it can be done in a normal person. So I'm just going to copy all of that down and put it down there. Okay, so I have made my quest. I'm going to take the mission. And now when I talk to him, he just tells me I've yet to bring the 5 crystals that I need to go collect. So, as the item says, because I've done it with a quest item, you don't have to, collect 5 red crystals from a cave near the university. We're in the university at the moment, so it's time to find the cave, and there it is. Now over on the edge over there, you may have seen a red crystal before we got into this fight. Now you might notice that I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm also taking a lot of damage. That's because I'm using what they call a glass cannon character. This means that while I do lots and lots of damage, I have no defense and very little health. The reason of this is I'm actually using a character that's meant to be a thief, so the whole idea is I've got a very high agility, which means I miss. Enemies miss a lot of their attacks on me, so when I do get hit, it hurts a lot, but I don't get hit a lot. And there's a potion. Okay, so here I've come up to one of the crystals, and as I touch it, I enter a fight scene. Now when I defeat this wisp, that was quick, I have been given a red crystal key item. Now you don't have to do this is just a way of keeping track of how many I have. The quest could have been destroy 5 orcs, and you have a orc standing there and you have to kill all 5 of them. An example of that is over here. There is an orc. What I would do is on the switch. So this was the switch that was turned on when I accepted the quest. So if the quest was kill 5 orcs, it would be called kill 5 orcs. So he only appears when the quest is on. You could do some text talking before you fight. Then you do battle processing. Select your orc. And once you win, control variable. You would create a variable called orc fight. So I'll just use. Hey, look. Yep. So same name as your switch, and you would add 1 to it, and then you would erase the event. This means that when you've accepted the quest, he appears. When you kill him, 1 gets added to the variable, and he disappears. Now, if we go back to the university and we look at the coding, if you see here, the reward is actually when the conditional branch variable, not the switch, is turned on, because the switch starts the quest. But when the variable reaches 5, you get your rewards, and the variable gets reset to 0 and the switch gets turned off. In this case, the switch actually does not get turned off, because then you'd be able to do the quest again. So if you want to do a quest you can do multiple times, you would turn it off, and then when it's off, that's the condition for it to start again. This one, it's off, it turns itself on, then when you get up to 5 variable added onto it, it gives you a reward, and then resets to 0. There was only ever 5 orcs, or in this case crystals, so you could never get it leveled up again. Yeah. What I would suggest doing is doing a second switch, control switch orc, and over here, instead of turning off the control switch, the quest line switch, I would control switch orc spawn, or orc. I'd turn that off so the orcs can't accidentally spawn after the quest has been done, which would mean you'd be able to redo it. That's just a mistake I found while looking at this here during this video. So that might have been a little bit confusing. Have a look at the YouTube videos for doing a quest. This is called doing a quest with variables. And so yeah, so try that in your game. If you need to, or if you want to, create a new world, a new project, call it Basic Challenge 1, and try to create a quest like this in that game. Okay.